Hey everyone, Puffito here. Today it's gonna be a special video. I'll make being a draw my life. And it's about drawing your life, and it's not really a million subscriber special, I'm just doing it randomly. And I enjoy drawing my life anyway. So yeah, let's start. I live in I live in that place called Makkah. I don't know if it's here, but Makkah. And Makkah is a very good place until I moved to Canada and stayed there, and I even stayed in Canada for like 4 years. And I went back to Jeddah when I was 4 years old, of course. And I went back to Canada when I was 4 years old. And yeah, I enjoyed it in Canada. We had so many fun things, and in Canada I had like a medium-sized house. It's not that big at all. Just it only had stairs and then 2 rooms. And downstairs there was like a big living room and a kitchen. And there's even a door that leading outside. So yeah, that's a door leading outside. And I never told you there was a garage. In my car, you won't even think. It's almost like a van. Used to be anyway. Yeah, see? And the way doors open, they just swipe. You need to just press the button and swipe the door. Yeah, and it had like two seats. It's a really good car. I had a nanny too who was taking care of me. Her name was Tata. She was a really good nanny, and she really helped me a lot ever since. She's she's like really good with me. And I forgot to tell you, when I was born, I used to be very little. I used to be very little, and like a very little. And Tata used to take care of me when I was 3, so that's good. I remember all I remember is eating M. All I remember is eating M&Ms with her son. All I remember is eating M&Ms with her son. Her son was almost as big as me. Yeah, and he liked me so much. I just was too little. He was like he looked like he was and when I was 3 years old, that's when I learned how to walk. So I was walking, and that's him and that's me. Of course, 3 years old. Okay, and when I left, I didn't know that countries were actually real. I didn't know what I was in. I didn't know everything. So I came to a plane. I don't know how to draw a plane, by the way. Okay, I think it's like that. So I was on a plane, and I was inside. I was too nervous. I was too nervous. You could tell in my head that I was too nervous to go because I didn't know what happened. I went when I was 4, so I didn't really know. And then we arrived at, you know, the place called Jeddah. And Jeddah is a really fun place. Hold on, let me look at the time. Jeddah is a really good place. Yeah. The first time I learned about video games was when I just came to Jeddah. I had like 5 iPads back in my day. They kept on cracking. Number 1 iPad, crack. Number 2 iPad, also crack. And number 3, you know, all of them are crack except my last one, the 6th one. The 6th one was a tiny Apple iPad, and I promised my dad that I would take care of it as long as I shall live. And I still have it right now. It's a really good cover, and every time it drops, it saves it. And that's when I had like video games. My video games weren't that much really. I just had like games for kids. Like I'm a big kid. I mean, not kid. I mean, kid. I was a kid until I grow up and grow up and grow up and started to hate. And being 9 was how I started being hating toys. Like toys. So I used to like toys back in my day until I grew 9, and then I hated toys, and I liked like video games. They're really awesome, and they were really fun. I liked video games literally. Uh, yeah, I still have so many video games. It kept on growing my life until yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Uh, when I was like I don't know 8 or 7, I went to this JPIS school. It was really gigantic and awesome until a couple of like 3 years. 3 years I went to another school called Al Kawthar, which I'm still in right now. Al Kawthar. It's a really fun school, and I love so many teachers there. Well, I mean, don't get me hooked up, man, because everyone says, which teacher do you like the most? And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like too nervous to choose which teacher do I like. I was too nervous until not that much. I mean, at least I know they're joking. I know I at least I was so nervous until I knew they were joking. So I was just playing cool. Hey, hey, nice joke. Nice joke. Oops. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I liked teachers. I liked so many. My art teacher too. I liked my PE teacher too. And I even like my principal too. He's literally the best. And more. And I have my friend Asir. He's a really cool kid. He kind of wasn't on my list. He kind of, wasn't on my list. Since grade 1, we weren't that much friends. We were like, kind of, yeah, like that. Until we've started being friends. Oops, since grade 2. Grade 2. Which kind of was awesome because he got me 2 turtles. He got me 2 turtles for my birthday, which is very nice. I until me and Nasser were having fun for a couple of years until we met this kid. Until we met this kid called Ala. Ala, I was friends with him since no, hold on, not grade 3, I guess. Yeah, 3. And he was starting to grow more aggressive. Uh, at first, I thought he was a cool kid. I thought he was like a nice person. I mean, I can be friends with him. Until right now in 4th grade, when he became friends with Asir, I was completely weird about him. I mean, I was like, how? How? What the what? How is he doing this? And, his acts, like the normals, like, yeah, like, He screams at at a person for no reason. Many things about him, but when term two begun, and then yeah, he's not here anymore, which made me and Asir happy. Which made me and Asir happy because he wouldn't come back and do all of this again. He would be a good friend if he didn't do like many bad things like everywhere. And yeah, until today is my final day, and I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna. But tomorrow at Sunday, I'll be going to a pool party. Pool party, and blah blah blah. And after it, summer vacation. Well, never mind. Summer vacation, always. And you probably may be thinking, I would be so happy that my whole life will come back to being rainbows. But not only that, I just want to say my until now it wasn't that much of a good thing, and I forgot to tell you, I remember the time I had a surgery for my teeth. Yeah, that one isn't good. I had to go to sleep, and a problem happened and all of that. But as my principal said, no, he didn't say that, but in my school, he keeps on saying in school, my principal, I can't call out his name or else it will be kind of awkward because I can't put him because I have to ask his permission first. So at least we all know he's a principal, but not his name. So yeah, as my principal said, he always learned us that life is all about give or take. So, guys, in school, you give behavior, okay? You give behavior. You give behavior. And you earn respect. So, if you give, you could take. That's what I mean by give or take. But everyone uses take or take. So you take or take. That's not good. So you take the thing while misbehaving and you take it again. So that's not fair. I'm just teaching you this because, I may look like a teacher or something. I may look like a teacher, but that's the thing I'm going to learn you. I just learned you. And everyone knows 2 plus 2 is fish. Not really. I understand. I understand all of you. It's not really fish. I understand because, come on, I like Puffyton. I just act like him. Oops, forgot that. So that's what I'm learning you, everyone. All life is give or take. Bye-bye.